1.5 million tons. That's China's DOTP output in 2025, and it's the largest in the world by far. Hello everyone, I'm Dom from WesternCam. In the last episode, we'll talk about why switch from DOP to DOTP, and for this one, we'll talk about why China might be a good source. China's DOTP's competitiveness traces back to one input, octanol. 2025 was a historic year for Chinese octanol capacity. 970,000 tons of new capacity added, total reaching 4.118 million tons. It is over a 30% growth year on year, and is a record high. It is also expected to add another 1.4 million tons in 2026. The results of all these supplies indicates that the octanol prices fell steadily through the second quarter of 2025 and is hitting a 3-year lows. Cheaper octanol, which also means a lower production cost for DOTP, and that cost advantage has already been embedded in the Chinese exporting price. Let's also take a look at the scales, and what does a scale mean for the buyers? Well, first of all, supply is generally abundant. That means there's no real competition for allocations and very limited to no seasonal shortage risk. Second, production is concentrated in the east and south part of China, and producers here generally have a more mature chemical logistics and warehousing system, and even short lead time to major ports in China. And suppliers here generally have years of experiences in exporting to Europe, Latin America, or South America countries. The cost, the scale, the logistics are all true, but I even want to add one more layer about DOTP in China. Chinese suppliers can deliver purities over 99.5%, and that's the meeting of the international standards and also Europe compliance documentations. Not every region suppliers can safe to say that. But of course, with over 40 different suppliers and varying different standards, sourcing DOTP in China isn't about finding a option, it's about finding the right supplier. Last episode, we also mentioned that DOTP has around 3 to 5% less pesticide efficiency, so you need to add more volume. And how much does it actually cost? Let's do the math. Start with the raw material. Both DOTP and DOP uses octanol, but their co-feedstock differ. DOTP uses PTA, DOP uses PA, and PTA has consistently priced below PA. In the first quarter of 2025, the gap averaged around 2,276 RMB per ton, which is up by around 19% from 2024. At the raw material level, DOTP is actually structurally cheaper to produce. With the actual volume around 3 to 5%, the total cost might be only resulting in less than 1%. Just to sum up, China has the world's largest DOTP capacity and a clear cost advantage as well as stable supply, so it will be reasonable to source this product from China. We are WesternCam for the confident chemical sourcing in China.